Welcome to the Egyptian campaign for Et Impera 1.2.6. In the last part, we started to push north and we took this region here, which completed this province, the province of Hellenic, which is good because we are now have what will eventually become a pretty profitable province. You can see it's already worth 7,191. And what we want to do in this part is continue to push north. Now, at the end of the last video, there was an army sieging this settlement, but it looks like they've actually withdrawn. So we've now got an opportunity to sweep in and take that. But before we do that, just want a bit of a general update from the result of this end turn. During that end turn, Pergamon declared war on Parthia, and they requested we join them, and I actually declined. Anyway, so we've now broken that treaty there. If we come over to here, we've still got rebels in BAM over here, causing problems. So this army is going to have to kind of go back up and think how's the garrison in BAM at the moment? I mean, it's pretty strong, so I just don't like the idea of having my armies tied up. I mean, we could bring this army back. I want this army to well, I was planning on moving this army, but this army is actually a siege army. I want to bring this siege army in from the corner of the map, and we're going to send I mean, you're fairly stable, so we're going to send this army this way. We've got a navy defending this area. I think we'll be okay. So the idea is this siege army will keep moving back. Actually, you can move back to about here. This army can deal with the rebels. We've got another army here, and I think this is enough of a frontier force. Who's this guy? So these are main usurpers. We got this force here. I mean, I probably will take down Pergamon eventually, but at the moment they've got far too many armies just wandering around being a nuisance, and I'd rather focus on this area here. Over in the west here, the Romans have expanded to this point here, and at the moment I'm kind of defending there. I did have an agent that's moving in this direction, but I can't remember where they are. Yeah, operating there, and just get you moving over this way, because ideally what I'd like to do is move this army out of the settlement, but I don't want to do that whilst there might be Roman armies lurking around here. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just put the army behind there, and this army's up to strength now, but I suppose we could keep these sellswords in there for the moment. I mean, if they get destroyed, what I really wouldn't mind is some better missile troops, but I'm not really seeing it here. We've got some. I mean, we got the Judean slingers, so they're just gonna have to stay the way they are. I think I pulled this army back from there, didn't I? So with this, Sinop is a little bit exposed, but that's okay. I mean, you've got 18 public order. And who's got the best empire maintenance? Not a lot in it. -6 sanitation. -8 empire maintenance, plus 20% wealth from farming, siege holdout time. That could be quite useful as well. So I think we'll go that way. That army, we've got a big pile of cash, and actually we're at war with the Cartuli. No, we're not. So we need the Getae to accept our invitation.
Let me hear your stomach for them.
They've accepted.
Oh, my people.
What I'm going to do is come in with this army. This army is pretty badly damaged, but they've got a couple of armies nearby, so we're going to go in really over the top. Let's bring this army in. Okay, what's the? We've got 94%. Could I do better than that? I think we probably could do better than that. Yeah, I think we're going to fight this. I mean, most of their units are damaged in one shape, form or another. It's this settlement again. Well, we know which corner we're going to be attacking from. Okay, nice and dry. Start deployment. Okay. The army's coming in from there. Now, this is by far my preferred corner for attacking this settlement because you break in here. You've got natural choke points through here which you can hold against. And I think what we'll do is we'll just leave these guys here as a distraction as before. And then we'll bring the rest of the army up here. My reinforcements are there, so what we might pay to do is just smash our way in here so that we've got, rather than this wall, and then we'll have the gate. Oops. Yeah. Stretch that out. Put the flammables on. What we'll do is we'll have these guys out here. Line up the tree there. Right, they've got weakened missile units, so we're going to use the range of the slingers and the archers over here to fire down the wall. And then what we need is the cav up here as well. And you can just go there. And we're going to start the battle. Blisters, get rid of those guys first. And slingers.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
So we'll have to spend a little bit of ammunition on these, because they're actually going to be hitting, firing at my... Okay, in you come, guys. And this is the reason why I use the flaming shot. I want you firing at these, not these. So we've got a flanking attack on here, so any overshoots will go up there. Actually, if we bring you around this way. Actually, no. You just keep firing there. Slingers there. Cav in the corner. I think we will bring these guys round this way. Okay, so we got a breach in the walls, and we're gonna back there. Bring these up in front. Bring the elephants over. Cav into this position. Infantry into the center. Let's bring the archers round. I want you guys to fire up into there. We want to open up this wall completely first. You guys move forward. Oh. Stop it. Right, put your last of your ammunition onto those. The archers that way. Slingers come up to there. Okay, you get a distance shot on these. Right, let's get
One of our units is you.
the archers in. Slingers, you keep hitting these. Right, let's just move the infantry forward. Actually, one of you fire up onto that wall there. You hit them as well. Slingers, come over here. Get the angles going. These guys are it's actually marginally more expendable. Ah, back here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Guys, use all your pilums. Now it's time to driving off their archers. Okay, missile troops. Right, legionaries in. Infantry, come up. Spear units. You guys come up in that angle. The archers, you hit the back. Infantry push through. Missile troops. You guys fall back. You fall back for the moment so you don't fire. Tarantines come up in position. I think it's into that position. What we got over here. Right.
We await your orders. Legionaries, our orders. Orders, my lord. Legionaries.
Tarantines in. What's this way? You guys move in this way. Because we got effectively got a war here. Into disciplined. Let's secure this flank. Well, then we can bring in the hoplites. Pikemen. This is Eastern Militia. You guys keep moving through. Plateaus there. Let's get the cavalry in so that we can wreak havoc on them. Horse archers in as well. Push on them. Anybody taking excessive casualties at the moment? What else we got back here? Cavalry come up. You guys can come up in support. I don't think we're going to need missile troops. What we'll do is push you up to about there. Quarantines come through and support. Got here. You guys, actually, you up to here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
So we've now got a corridor through here. Hoplites that way. Right, we're crushing in on them this position. Just take that position.
We have captured the gates.
Yes, we've got the gates. Right, anyone taken too many casualties at the moment? Right, we've got encircling formation here. Right, they're collapsing.
We have captured the gates.
Yep. Well, okay, end battle. We lost 130, and a lot of that was to tower fire and missile fire. Looks like none of my units took substantial casualties, so we should be good. And I must admit, that was fun fighting that. And down they go. Of course, we're going to occupy because this is got an increase in rank. I certainly don't want that here. Don't want that. Don't want that. And don't want that. This is going to be a frontier town. So who's got the best garrison? That's a garrison of 16. That's going to be garrison. I think we're going to go for a provincial capital here. Of course, we're going to untax it because there's absolutely no point in like that, because primary culture here is Caucasian, which I think is actually Kartuli. And the Kartuli have got a whole raft of armies here, but we'll be okay. And what we're going to do is come down to... I mean, ideally, I would like to come down here and take this settlement. And now I was moving an army up from here. Where are you? It was like a reinforcing army. There you are. And we're going to move you up to here. And you need some more troops attached. I think we got enough cav. We got a front line. And we can't actually recruit any, so... And we can't get any sellswords. Well, what we got here? Mercenary spearmen. 6 and 12. Not particularly that good, are they? Right, you're just going to have to be a support army for the moment, just to deal with anything that happens. Now, one thing that did happen is, I can't see if I can actually mission successful. And now, if you watch the previous video, you'll be aware that I completed a mission, and then I was given this mission, and I said we're going to complete it the next time because we controlled more than 10 provinces. And I think we've now got another mission. If I can find it. I can never find the missions in here. Be at war with factions. I think it's this one. Subjugate 20 different factions by making them your satrapies or by capturing their last remaining settlements. At the moment we've got 13, so we're going to have to go a little while from that. Now we do have a new daughter. So what I want to do, and of course this is our heir. Oh, and of course my pharaoh is now back on the map, so get rid of the deceased so we can shrink the size of the population. This is our new daughter. We're going to send her to Parthia. If she can get up there. I don't think you're complete. Let me just see if we can. You're complete now. How's the politics here? -6. What's up with these guys? What's up with them? Other factors. I think it's down to the fact that we've still got political instability for the moment. What we're going to have to do is can't do anything with these just at the moment. We can't secure loyalty. Macedonian nobility, but there's one way we can fix these guys. And let me just see if I come in here. Macedonian nobility, you're actually up here. Of course, they've got to be the one faction that doesn't have a whole province. We've got noble families, Ptolemaic dynasty, Egyptian nobility. Okay. It's the Macedonians who are organised games, plus -2 loyalties for all other parties. Gravitas. Do a favour. Well, so we can't send a... Okay. Can't do anything with that. I send games, -2 loyalty for all other parties for 5 turns. Okay, there's nothing we can do about those guys. We're just going to have to live with it for a little while, and hopefully they will cheer up a little bit. Actually, Macedonian nobility.
My lord. We fight for you, my lord.
I think you're Macedonian nobility, aren't you? No, you're Egyptian nobility. What are we really... You're in Salamis. You're in Mtskheta. Where's that? You just taken part in a battle. You should be really happy. Well, we got 66,000 to spend. This army here, we got... I mean, we're earning 44,000 to go at the moment, so... Oh, you're still recruiting, aren't you? So I think let's get a bit more of a front line here. Okay, 63,000. Got rebels over here. Oh, we need Ptolemy back on the map, don't we? So where is here? What we're going to do is replace you. That is Ptolemy, aren't you? Ptolemy the Fourth. Fire.
How can I assist, Pharaoh?
It gets... Yeah, you are Pharaoh. You don't need to assist. And I think this army is kind of a bit waste of space, to be honest. I think we'll just get rid of you. Just think... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Get rid of you. I mean, I raised that army to deal with the pirates. I think I'd rather have the flexibility of having an army there. Got 62,000 to spend. So let's just have a look around and see what these guys can do. Public order here is still not good. We can take that up. Public order here is, I think we're shoot that up as well, just to maximize public order. Anything here? Okay, Libya, Syria. Here, that doesn't increase the research rate. We've already got the +2 public order benefit. I mean, truthfully, you should get an extra 1 for going up a tier, but there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. What we got here? -12 banditry. But that's gonna, I don't really want to give away the food just at the moment. We got here. We get an extra 2 food for a possible, no, public order's still a bit trashy in here. I think we can sacrifice 2 food for that. Actually, no. That'd be the better one for the moment. Actually. What we got here? We got an extra 1% research rate here, plus 20% for all regions, 25% wealth from industry, all regions, and plus 15%. But we'd have to, again, this is a problem with here. I think actually what we got here, just nobility harvesting 3% plus 3 growth, 120 timber, 150 timber. We've got -4 squalor, so we'd have to push the squalor up, but that's going up there. And we got, I think we'll go with that actually. And I'm just going to hang on to the rest of the money, and just going to go for an intern. Wow, we've got a whole load of. Let me see. Right, we've maxed out the Empire maintenance here. Can't do anything else. Well, that would give him an extra 1 gravitas, and he can have that. And yeah. What we got over here? Minor diplomatic bonus. I'm not particularly that interested in that. I actually quite like. I think we'll go that way. Got Children of the Nile over here. And I think we can push up the Empire maintenance. And where's the naval stuff down here? And I think we'll go with the public order there. And we got a +1 zeal, cultural conversion, +1 authority. I think we'll go that way with this guy. Give him that. When he doesn't make him a military commander, I've just had one thought with these guys. We can just suddenly remember there's a way I can make these guys a little bit happier. That's by giving them promotions. That should make them a little bit, yeah, it's just, we got them down to -2 now. I don't know whether we can push them up again. Sometimes you can get a double promotion if we can. Yep. So we'll just give him another one. I mean, it's useful to promote these guys, but normally they will get promoted themselves. But by shoving them up a bit, there I've got them back to 0. That's good. Actually, anyone else got? Well, I'm in the mood. Oops. You're a bit low as well. You're a bit low, but. And who are you? Sorry, back to here. Egyptian nobility. Characters. You don't have a promotion. You don't have a promotion. You're not really doing anything at the moment. You could do with a promotion. You could do with a promotion. Okay, let's just give everybody lots of promotion. And that's going to really push up my income anyway. Oh, so we've only got the one there. I've probably run out of money actually. Yep, blown all my money. Paying for promotions, it is expensive, but it can be worthwhile. And we're just going to go for an intern. Okay, take that. Intrigue, consequential returned accompanied by a master horseman. Okay, thank you. Agent returned home. Politician got their missing taxes in Asia, but I think that's a problem. Political party, noble families. The lady has reached the end of her days. So we've just lost one of the wives, and it's probably this one. You need to get married again. We can send her straight out to Parthia. Build you back up again. And where's my new daughter? Where are you? Yeah, there. We can send you to somewhere that's a bit more friendly. We'll send you to Rhodes actually. And get you up there. Right, I've got this agent here, which is travelling. And I think we're going to see if we can find. There's Keith. What we're going to do is just want to know how far Parthia extends this way. So we're going to send you up around that way. No, okay, let me just get into here. Get that there. We got one spare slot at the moment. We got 1, 2, 3. Now I think we'll go with. No, we don't want that. But, I don't really want barracks in the provincial capital. Go with that way. Okay, we're in winter, so I think what we're going to do is bring this army up just on this edge here. And that means there's a pass here that's going to be a bit cold. I think we'll leave the army here. Can you recruit anything just at the moment? Right, you can get one of those. That brings you up to 18. We'll just keep building this army up. What I'd like to do is these guys are moving away, and there's no way you can get through these mountains in 2 turns. So if these move away on the next turn, this army can come up as a garrison, then these 2 can come down and take this settlement. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to just bring you out. Bring you over this way a bit. So you're both a lot closer to that settlement there. These guys can't get back this turn because it's winter and the passes are closed. So we got that opportunity there. Plus these armies are damaged anyway. We've got deal with BAM. These guys will just come over. And just take out the trash. And down they go. Let's ransom the captives. We got our general here has just got promotion. And you can go into troll. And what's it? There's this army is going this way. I'm going to put you about there. So you can just, and you can go in. That should make this province positive. And then my siege army can keep moving that way. We've got this army here that's kind of not really doing anything at the moment. But at the same time, we've got a lot of these Pergamon armies kind of hanging around, and they're quite powerful armies. I don't really want to move this army away unless I have to, because We've still got public order issues here. That's it. What's Rome up to? Is my agent? Right, let's just get my agent into here. So it looks like Romans are attacking Pella. So it looks like they're basically encircling the Adrasians at the moment. Which in some ways, what's the garrison here is still quite weak, but I'm not quite ready yet to breach full through into this area here until I've got like 3 armies down here operating. In fact, I'm probably we're gonna keep recruiting up this army. I think we need some more stronger front line, and I think we'll have a couple of thorax swordsmen, spearmen like that, and these can stand here for 2 turns. That gives me a front line of 4 with 2 flanking spear units, and then what we'll do is we'll fill out the rest with artillery and maybe another cavalry unit there. And let's just check how's the loyalty situation going. Yeah, it's back now. And I think part of the problem with these guys was if this guy's actually a patriot, which says -1 loyalty for every enemy army present in the player's thing, and I think that those Kartuli armies are causing a bit of a problem, but I think they've moved away now out of our territory, so they've kind of improved a little bit, and we got 1 more turn of political instability and then we should be back in the positive. Betrayal -20% research rate. Wow. I think this would probably be a good point to call it, because in the next part we're going to come down and take this settlement, and what I would most likely would like to do is push over and take Samandar, because this is like a cornerstone defensive settlement, and any armies coming in from here to have to take 2 turns to get in. And of course we're going to need to go to war with the Getae. Just have a quick check. How strong are the Getae? They're not that strong, but the trouble is they've got a lot of navies hanging around out here. So ideally I could do with a 2nd navy up here, but I'd have to recruit it down around here somewhere. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a quick look at the current situation. That's the new region. Everyone else is positive at the moment. Let's have a quick search for. So Egyptus is up to 14,000 a turn. That's really great. I mean, that gives me reduced banditry. I think I'm going to have this just to reduce the banditry in this settlement, because at the moment banditry is 43, which is a bit grim actually. If we can get the banditry in that would take it down to level 4 banditry. Because one of the problems with banditry is if it hits Alexandria, not only will it give me a lot of problems with food, but it could give me quite a lot of problems with money. Mesopotamia is getting there, but it probably needs at least 1 more turn before it becomes public order wise. Jerusalem is absolutely rock solid. That's good. And here is, what can we get here? We already got the +2 sanitation bonus here. There's not much point in taking that up. I mean, Marda is a pretty wealthy region as well, and of course we've got Libya over here, which is doing pretty well. Actually, go back to Egypt. We've still got 10 turns before we get the Great Library. Down here, again, the gold mine down here just makes just so much money, and we could probably do with getting that next tier public order as well. What we got here, got +2 public order. We've already got the bonus. I don't think we need the growth for that. We'll get there eventually anyway. Parsa is rock solid, and I think that we can take that up. And what we got here, again, don't feel it, to be honest. Bithynia is slowly turning round, and therefore I don't really want to put any more public order into that. Bithynia is always a very difficult province to stabilize for some reason. I've never been too sure why. I mean, it's nothing vastly different from. I mean, that would give me some extra banditry reduction in the batter. But for food, I think we could probably go with that one. Because there's no public order consequence from that. We certainly want to. What we got here? This is wealth from industry. Wealth from industry. That's very weak. That's the gold mine is. I mean, if we're doing a lot of trading, that'd be good. But to be honest, the mint is always the best way to go. You can see we get to 1400. So get that mint going. And it's not until the next tier that we actually start to get public order penalties here. So we're going to need to try and push up the public order here as well. That should keep the cash flowing in. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to push up here. Just come here. And we certainly want that for 8,000. Get another 0.5% from Empire maintenance. Elmira. That would give -4. Yeah, I mean the public order's a bit tight here. And that would give me a little bit more food. I think we're just going to leave that for the moment. Asia. I think Asia's got a problem with banditry, isn't it? So I'll tax you, Patava. That's going to give me another 6,000. And we can take that up to improve the public order. So I think we'll take that up. And again, this is probably the profitable route. That's another 1,400. So if we go up to here, there's no negative for that, so we'll get that built. And I think that blows all the money for this turn. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're going to continue pushing north up to here. What I most likely would do, come to think of it, is come up here and then we'll liberate that so we got an ally on our northern border. And then increasingly we're going to switch our attention to here. We've already got 3 armies operating in this area. And then what we'll do is start pushing into this area here, because Frake's another very profitable province to take. But that's all for the future.